In this video, I'm gonna break down why you're eating healthy, but you're still not able to lose the body fat like you want to. Here's the thing. I fully believe that we're trying to be better as a society. Especially in the US, we know that we should be moving more, and I really do feel like people are trying to make more health-conscious choices with their diet. The problem is something else is on the rise that's working against it. It's called high-protein marketing. High-protein marketing is really just taking advantage of people trying to eat healthy, backed by a ton of money, and it's really the stuff that you see that is in the health market section that says high protein, low sugar, low calories, and I'm talking about the high protein muffins and Pop-Tarts and all of that type of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that these things don't have protein in them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't prioritize your protein intake, but what I am saying is you need to be careful about the other ingredients that are in them. A lot of these items have high protein in them. Sure, they're a Pop-Tart with 17 grams of protein. You're like, great, I'm making a healthy option. And while it might be healthier than a normal Pop-Tart, I would agree with that, it still is not the healthiest choice that you should be eating, at least on a regular basis. Sure, something like that, whenever you're in a pinch and just need something and something's better than nothing, totally agree. But if we're eating things like that every single day and thinking that we're being healthy, that's where it becomes a problem. Of course, these items taste super good. I mean, it's a Pop-Tart. It just has protein in it. Of course, it's going to taste good. And I totally get that. However, there is nothing that is going to beat eating real food, having real protein sources like meat, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, even if you don't have any dairy sensitivities. Those are all going to keep you way more satiated throughout the day. You're going to be able to eat way more of these types of foods than you're going to be able to eat of a Pop-Tart or a cookie that has protein in it. Yes, I'm aware it tastes good, but you're going to feel hungry 30 minutes later. Not only are you going to feel hungry 30 minutes later, you're also not getting any of those essential micronutrients that come in real foods. You're getting a bunch of additives and gums that are going to mess up your gut. These foods are also full of artificial sweeteners that are going to cause you to crave them more and more and more and more, which is exactly what these big companies want. And because these foods taste so good and they're marketed as healthy options with high protein, low carbs, low sugar, low calories, we continue to go back for more and more and more and more, which is exactly why these companies make these foods in labs to taste good so we can overconsume them and then come back for more. And unfortunately, they just aren't as healthy as they seem. And the thing is, when people consume a lot of these health foods, they end up being overfed while undernourished, which causes energy crashes, mood swings, and poor recovery. Now, here are some things to look out for so you can dodge and weave the high protein marketing industry. If a food has more than 10 ingredients, think about that. That's 10 ingredients. That is a lot. If it has more than 10, and especially if you can't pronounce them, then skip it. Additionally, a lot of these high protein snacks are using incomplete protein sources like soy isolate and collagen, where if you were to choose a whole food protein source, they're gonna come with full amino acid profiles. A lot of these foods too are gonna come with a ton of artificial sweeteners that can destroy your gut. Not only that, but it's gonna cause a lot of bloating, gas, and poor digestion. The sad truth is, if it's marketed as a health food, the likelihood of it actually being a health food is low. You can't just trust a label these days. Make sure you're looking on the back at the ingredients list and breaking down, is this really a health food or is this just marketed as a health food? Hope this was helpful, show you what foods are healthy and what foods are just marketed as being healthy, and makes the grocery store a little bit easier to navigate.